Okay, so in February 2011, our family was going through a lot of relationship hazards, and then on February 10, Bob called me, asked me to get a meal ready for some guys that he was up in the mountain working with, and he said, but let me tell you what's going on. And I said, do you have any chest pain? Do you have any, I went through all the details. I said, well, if you have any doubts in your mind, we'll call 911. He said, no, I'm gonna go take an aspirin. He couldn't find one, so he went down out of the mountain, went to a sheet store. I was calling every several minutes, making sure he was all right. And the last time I talked with him, he said, oh, I'm feeling good. And seconds later, he said, oh no, I think I'm gonna pass out. And at that point he did, and I was still on the phone with him. The Lord said to me, call Sheetz, and I called immediately, and I said, I think my husband may be in your bathroom. I think you may need to call 911. And I heard the sirens and all that story. So it was very, very dramatic, a very, very unbelievable situation at the time. Of course, fear sets in, your heart's racing, you're panicking, and you're just waiting to see. So I stayed on the phone, and of course they took him then to Indiana Hospital, and when I got there, he was gone. So the process began of setting things aside, but I do remember of having a tremendous amount of calmness about me, being able to process and think at that time, okay, Bob is gone. He was the patriarch of our family. He managed everything. He was wise. I remember praying for him for wisdom our whole married life. He was the one that was the encourager to me, who said, Karen, you can do this. Don't let anything stop you. So we were very, very reliant on him. He's gone. So there's lots going on in my world, but people came alongside, people in and out of the house. Someone came and stayed at the house and just took care of everything. So the body of Christ was very evident in those times, and very important to me. I can remember of just saying to everybody, you know, this is not what I ever thought would happen, but this is what God has ordained, so it's okay. And I felt the sorrow, I felt the brokenheartedness. We were going through so many other things as well at the time, and it was His peace that He gave. And so the Lord is just continually working with me and teaching me and taking me in new directions. He's given me the opportunity to share my life with so many people, and that has been such a blessing. So, beauty out of ashes. When I cry and I miss Bob and I miss all these things that have gone on around us, the struggles, it's certainly not the way I had planned it, but it's okay because God is in it from the beginning to the end. So when you recognize that Bob is not here, he's horribly missed in our lives. He was a marvelous husband, but then Jesus comes along and becomes that husband and takes care of everything that you need and puts you in places that you never thought, you would be. Not that, am I always happy? Heavens no. Do things always go right? Usually no, but I've decided that I want to be in His Word. I want to learn, I want to grow. I want the rest of my life to be exactly as He wants it to be, and I don't want to miss out on anything because I believe it's an exciting life, doing as He asks you to do. So, yeah, I guess that's where I am right now.